Many know about slavery, but few discuss paper genocide. We did not all come from Africa, and most of us have Aboriginal roots that were stripped away due to reclassification and miseducation. As a Native Black American and a member of the Muscogee Creek Nation, I understand the importance of tracing your lineage. If you want to learn how to trace your genealogy and apply for tribal citizenship, send an email to mike@keymediapro.com to schedule a consultation. And then the freedmen who get land allotments in Oklahoma still get their land taken? And then modern day, the descendants of these people don't even know that's their ancestral legacy. And they think that they're African Americans and they come from Africa. All right. Let's talk about it.
The justification for the allotment of reservations was that American Indians would not be able to become, quote unquote, civilized until they were taught the value of private ownership of land.
Peep game. We had communal ownership of land. We did not acknowledge private ownership of land. And that is what the Europeans despised the most, because guess what? If we have free, sovereign, communal land, hundreds of thousands of acres, undisturbed, natural, living in equilibrium with our environment, living in natural harmony, natural accord, well, guess what? What do the Europeans really want? They want the situation we're in today. Modern day, the American government taxes every single parcel of land. You can't tax every single little individual acre and square meter of land unless you split it up into individual land allotments. So even when they sent the Indians to die in the desert of Oklahoma, they give them big swaths of land, hundreds of thousands of acres. And then when they come and they're trying to get some white settlers to create the state of Oklahoma, they start forcing them off of their tribal land, off of their regional land, into individual privatized land allotments. And then once you have your own privatized parcel, once they give you your 40 acres and a mule, they can swindle you out of your individual parcel. And then whoever the new owner is, they can tax individually. And now they're taxing every square inch of this country.
Anthropologist Rebecca Bateman spent a year conducting research among the freedmen in Seminole County.
In 1897, a tribal roll was created in which the attempt was made to list all of the Indian and freedmen members of the tribe in preparation for preparing the allotment roll.
They paid $10 to get on the roll, I hear. And if you came from Florida with Seminole Indians or your ancestors and they were on the rolls, well, come on down by lineal descent, and they allocated land. We got the map name. Everybody they issued that land to. Some of them did real well because he got land that had oil reserves on it. Of course, that land has gotten away. We had some of the same conditions they had down in Florida, where they just told people to.
That's right. They forced them to the Oklahoma desert just to find out the land is rich in oil. So now they want to steal the land. Come on. Come on. Let's talk about it. How you give reparations, then steal reparations. It don't make sense. And that wasn't even no real reparations. That wasn't even no real rectification. It's just so low down, so egregious. And unfortunately, oftentimes, the only way for us to have tribal recognition and citizenship is if our ancestors, for better or for worse, got along to go along and signed up on the Dawes roll so they can get their individual land allotment.
Just hold them out of deed and told people to get off the land they own, you know.
There was a massive grab for land by white speculators who did so by taking advantage of the illiterate allottees, both Indian and Black, but particularly the freedmen.
They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British men. Quite frankly, you was kings, Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners, raised up the children to worship their images, set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them. And this shit get way deeper than your pigment.